Hey guys, Chris Forrester here, and I think we've got a training here that's going to be very, very helpful to you. You know, a lot of people are constantly asking Leslie and I, now that we're Black Diamonds in the company, they're saying, hey, what's some things that you've done throughout the years that's led you to this success? And so many times we're so quick to tell people, we're consistent. We consistently work this business. And really what that means, I don't think a lot of people truly understand what we're talking about. What that means is with our company, we get paid weekly here. And so we work this business week to week. So every week you have to have what we've always called a game plan for the week. And so we've just put together some worksheets that we think is going to be very helpful to you. We actually called it the game plan, and we dissected it down. So if you're trying to push for gold this week, we've got a gold game plan. Or if you're trying to push for platinum or sapphire. And what we've done is we've just tried to lay it out. It's very simplistic when it's broke down and on paper. And so a couple things I want you to understand, because there's some, we're going to pop this, we're going to look at the gold game plan first. We're going to place this on the screen here, but I want you to be familiar with the terminology used. So anytime you see the abbreviation LTV, that stands for lesser team volume, okay? Now, anytime you hear or you see STV, that stands for sponsor tree volume. And I want to break this down and explain this to you, because a lot of people get confused on this. So let's say this is you signed up, and let's say you go out and you signed up Larry on your left team. This is somebody you signed up. Anybody you signed up, I'm gonna put in red. And let's say you signed up Dwayne on your right team, okay? Now, let's say then the person above you actually signs up somebody, and let's say they sign up Robert. Okay. Now, you didn't sign this person up, but someone up above you has placed them down in your organization. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Let's say that Robert, he's out blowing this thing up, and he's signing up a bunch of people. Okay. Now, because you didn't lead to Robert, somebody else has placed him down in your organization. You didn't lead to him. All of his volume counts for your LTV, your lesser team volume. All that volume counts for your left team volume. But it doesn't count for STV. It's not sponsor tree volume because you didn't lead to Robert. Now, however, anybody that Larry signs up and anybody that they lead to, okay, and they're continually signing people up that Larry's leading to, all of those people, yes, it counts for LTV, for lesser team volume, but it also counts for sponsor tree volume, okay? And then, of course, over here, Dwayne, anybody Dwayne leads to or anybody that they lead to underneath him, that's all sponsor tree volume as well as LTV for lesser team volume. So I want to make sure you're clear on that. So you'll see here on the gold game plan, in order to hit gold, you've got to have 3,000 LTV, 3,000 points on your lesser team. Okay. So and basically it could work out. Let's give a scenario here. It could be as simple as this. We'll use a real simple scenario. Let's say that you personally go out and you sign up 2 people. One on your left, one on your right, okay? And let's say you personally sign up another person. So you've actually got 4 people. And let's say they all duplicate that 30 share pack, because that's what you've done. So 30 share pack, and another 30 share pack, okay? Now, each one of these 30 share packs we know is worth 1,500 points. So 1,500, that's 3,000 points, okay? And the same way over here. 3,000. So we have our 3,000 points on each team. So we've got that requirement. Now the other requirement is your sponsor tree volume, which that's got to be equivalent to at least 4,000. So you've led to all this volume. This is all your team. So you've actually led to 3,000 plus 3,000. So we know that we've led to 6,000 points. So yes, we're above the 4,000. So we have 6,000 STV, and we know we have 3,000 LTV, lesser team volume. So you can see here that you've hit the rank of gold there. Now on these worksheets, guys, utilize these worksheets. You'll see there at the top is you'll see left team and right team. And that's simply how many 1,500 point orders do we need to hit the rank of gold for the week. So 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Now it could come in different ways. This could be equivalent to having three 500s here to be equivalent to 1,500. So you know the different scenarios, but I want you to be able to leverage this and utilize this tool. And then at the bottom, you see all those lines. You need to be putting prospects for the week that you're going to go show this plan to throughout the week. List their names down. And as you're showing it to them, as you're doing Show Share Connects, you need to be putting notes by what happened. If that person signed up, you need to slide their name up on one of those two lines. Let's say you sign somebody up on that left team, write their name there. That's one down, okay? Now let's off to the side of your page. When you have your page over here and you have your two lines, let me erase this. So on your left side and you have your two lines, because we know we need two 1,500s. Let's say over here we get a 500. So what I would do is I would create 3 lines here. I'd put a 500 and put their name there. So I know that if I get these 3 lines filled up, that's equivalent to 1. But whatever, but utilize these worksheets, guys. The key is staying consistent. Work this week to week. And here's another thing, a secret that we've done for years, not really a secret, but it's been very valuable for our business, is every Monday night, we work until the close of the pay period, which you're talking about work until 11 to 12 o'clock on Monday nights, depending on which time zone you live in, is we are pushing hard to the last minute, trying to get as many people added to our teams as we possibly can, because we're constantly pushing for rank. Here's the beautiful thing. Then when you bring in your friends and they get in, let's say you signed up those 4 people, guess what we're going to do with them? We're going to teach them how to go hit the rank of gold as well. And so we just simply duplicate helping people get success. I think these game plan worksheets will be very, very helpful to you. Another thing to point out is a lot of people ask about carryover volume. So I want you to be clear on how carryover volume counts as well. Your carryover volume, it always counts for lesser team volume. For your LTV, always counts. So if you have carryover volume, let's say on our left team, that counts for less LTV, but it never counts for STV. It never counts for sponsor tree. Even though you may have led to every part of that business on that left team the week before, and it's rolled over and carried over into the next week's pay period, it does count for LTV, but it does not count for sponsor tree volume. So I want you to be clear on that. So guys, once again, is every week, it's very, very important that you have those list of names at the bottom of that game plan. You know who you're reaching out to this week. And it's been proven to me in 7 years of building this business, is you've got to have them written down. If it's just in your head, oh, I'm going to call so-and-so this week, or I'm going to call so-and-so this week, I'm telling you, it's bulletproof if you will write their name down on that piece of paper, because it gives you something to take action on. Because next thing you know, if you don't write it down and you don't have your plan of action, and you're not getting that plan of action in front of you daily throughout the day of who am I reaching out to today, then you're going to look up and it's going to be Friday and you haven't even called one person that was on your mind for the week. Utilize this game plan, guys. It's going to be a powerful tool to help you succeed in this business. Have a good day.